This would have been my first year home for Christmas. I'm from the UK, so we were combining our Switzerland trip with a UK trip to see my family.
So the trip before the accident, we spent about 5 days before it happened. One day in the UK catching up with family. Then from there we flew over to Geneva, which was brilliant. We spent a night there. And then, yeah, from there we caught the train that day down to Valais, I think was the name of the valley where all the resorts and ski fields are. And then a ski day.
We're skiing for about 2 hours beforehand. It was a beautiful day. We were having such fun. We had a tea break, and then as he left, I managed to go about 20 meters before my right ski wobbled, and it just kind of went, and I did a triple somersault, smacked my head 3 times into the snow each time, and broke my leg. About 30 seconds after I'd fallen over, 2 really lovely ladies stopped next to me. Yeah, one of them stayed with me, and then one of them went down to the chairlift where there was a ski patrol.
From there, they got out the brace, kind of pumped it up, wrapped you up, popped you in the back, and yeah, helicopter was on its way in.
When we landed, I had no idea what to do then, because I was now in a completely different location. He was still on the mountain, and all these people around me were basically, the second I got in there, they asked me to pay a deposit for the hospital before I even got painkillers. So I was just kind of, again, a bit overwhelmed by all of that.
Yeah, so when I got back to the hotel and I kind of were waiting to hear what the next step was, I gave Allianz Insurance a call. It was fabulous to talk to someone within 2 minutes. And from there, brilliant. The cogs of the machine started rolling really quickly. I could feel that kind of support there. Basically, they said, we're going to get the medical team to reach out to you and support you to the next part of the journey. So a huge relief.
And that was really lovely, because then when he got to the hospital, he had information for me. So I felt like things were moving, even though I wasn't in control of getting that information. So they ended up putting a plate into my leg that spans pretty much the whole of my tibia. I've got 7 screws in there, titanium plate, which will stay in there now, I think, forever. After the operation, I spent probably another week in hospital, and then Allianz provided our flights home. So I got business class flights, and so I got to have my leg completely flat on both flights, which was really important.
Yeah, no, we since found out it was $300,000 that was basically earmarked for this, which included the medical bills in the Swiss hospital, which were there for 2 weeks. It was the helicopters, it was the travel home, it was all the expenses of hotels, picking up luggage. Yeah, it was phenomenal, $300,000.
I am so excited to go shopping again and like being out in public again properly, because I have been holed up in this house for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I'm just really excited to go out and see the world again.
I'm really excited about planning our next holiday. I mean, maybe it's too soon to chat about it, but we need to get back to the UK. We did the Switzerland part and skipped the UK part. So we need to go back and catch up with family and friends. So planning the next vacation is very much high on the list. So excited for that.
I would 100% recommend Allianz. Like, just that relief that I could focus on myself and healing rather than our finances and potentially being out of pocket. Like, yeah, priceless.